up, everybody? It's the Taco Show. First, I want to thank everybody for coming to view this, and I want to thank God and the universe for giving me a positive platform to express myself and give y'all my opinion in this information. Push subscribe and like and leave a comment if you'd like to. Um, we're gonna dig right into it. This show is about sharing with you guys some of the scariest moments in my life. I'm gonna try to run through this real quick. It's been a few, but this one is probably at the top of my list. The first time I went to the federal penitentiary was different than going to the state. I was in there serving a 3 year sentence, and they sent me to Florence, Colorado. Now, if you're not familiar with Florence, Colorado, it's one of the most dangerous prisons in the country, and it's a lot of shit to go down in there. And the feds was a lot different from the state, and I didn't understand the politics. So the very first day that I arrived, I had me and my homie Ghost. Ghost was a junior boy, and real nigga. Shout out to Ghost, R.I.P. You know. But me and Ghost, we was from Kansas, from Wichita, Kansas, and we had just got there. So in the feds, you ride with your state. So the people we was riding with at the time was Kansas City, Missouri. Everybody in Kansas City, Missouri, St. Louis, and Oklahoma City, which was people from our region. You know what I'm saying? And we was all clicked up, but I didn't know what was going down. So everything going smooth. Everybody giving us care packages, looking out for us and everything. So we go to Chow, and we sit at the table with our Kansas people and our Midwest people, and this dude from Kansas City just come and he like, hey, it's about to go down. Everybody come out on the yard at 6 o'clock yard. Everybody come outside and be ready to get down. The Indians is tripping. So I'm looking and listening to this shit, and I'm like, damn, what's about to happen? So my homie Turtle, shout out to my nigga Turtle, Philip Simpson. He tell me, we finna get on with some Indians. And when I say get on with some Indians, we talking about real Native Americans, because every kind of crime that happens on a reservation is considered a federal crime. So they come in the feds, and the Native Americans is deep. They thick. So we go back into the unit and we get ready for yard. And it's supposed to be about 50 of us that's coming. It's supposed to be at least about 50 of us that come outside and get ready to bang these fools. And come to find out, the whole situation is over a fucking TV, where somebody from, they call it cars, from the Kansas car went over and changed the channel on the Native American TV, and they wasn't watching it, but you still ain't supposed to fuck with their TV. Basically some dumb shit. So man, we walk out on the yard. The police start locking doors, and they allowing this shit to go down now. I'm like, damn, why are they locking doors? Other black dudes, other niggas is moving out the way. And I didn't know the politics. I didn't know that other black people wasn't gonna get involved if another group of black people had a problem, unless it was just a major race war type thing. One thing about the federal prison when I was there, the blacks just didn't stick together. You had the Crips and the Bloods and the Cali car, you had the Southern car, you had the Chicago car, which was Vice Lords and GDs and BDs and different motherfuckers, and the DC boys, and just from Washington DC. A lot of them was booty bandits, but I ain't gonna speak on that shit. That's a whole nother story. They just didn't, the blacks they just didn't stick together, and they would watch other niggas get their ass whooped by these different groups. The Mexican Mafia and the Serranos was deep. You had the Aryan Brotherhood, and you had the Indians, but the Indians didn't all get along either, because they were separated by some coming from the north and some coming from the south. And these Indians, Native Americans, was from North Dakota and South Dakota, but they would all come together if need be. So they all came together on this day. So we go outside. Man, it's only about 10 of us to show up. And it's about 200 Indians. And this, the main Indian, when we stepped outside, the police locked the door behind us, so we can't get back into the gymnasium. We just gotta go sit outside, and when it's over with, it's over with. And this is fucking me up. On my first day, I had never been to the federal penitentiary, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't know. It was just crazy. But I had to stay down and show what my heart was too, and you know, I couldn't let them see me sweat. So I got my head up and my chest out with my fist balled up, and we mob out there. And this Indian, I'll never forget it. This Indian just made this like a war call. Yeah, 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 yeah. And my homie Turtle can vouch for this. Phyllis Simpson, if you watching this, man, vouch. Let them know this real shit. If I'm lying, I'm dying. And man, Indians coming from everywhere, dog. They surround us. They over in the weight. They over in the weight bench. They over in the weight section. They over there on the bocce ball, on the soccer field, on the softball field. Man, them motherfuckers about 200 strong. And I'm looking like, look at this shit here. We finna fight all these motherfuckers. We about to die. You know what I'm saying, man? Some of them got all of these. Some of them got bats. Some of them got softballs, bocce balls, horseshoes, shanks. Man, these motherfuckers got all type of shit. So we standing there, and you could hear a rat piss on. You could hear a rat piss on cotton. That's how quiet it was, and the tension was just thick, And the dude that was representing our car, he went out and talked to the main Native American, and the Native American's name was James, and me and him ended up being pretty cool down the line because I played basketball and he played basketball. We ended up being teammates and shit, so that was a good thing. But if he would have, all he had to do was give them the sign or say the word, and they would have smashed us. You know what I'm saying? Now, they would have took some licks, because, hey, we was going to fight hard. But 10 versus 200, some of us was going to die. But the dude that represented us in the Native American, they went and they talked, and I guess they squashed it. Boy, I had a sigh of relief, man. That was one of the scariest moments in my life, but it was also one of the happiest days because we didn't have to get down. But I wanted to share that story with y'all. It was funny, but that was some real shit, and that was a bad situation, but it was a hell of an experience too. So y'all keep watching, subscribe, and like, and y'all have a blessed day. I'll meet you on the next show.